Alright everyone, my name is Solomon, better known as PCG here on YouTube, and welcome to day 29 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. So the time has finally come to begin progressing through Stormveil Castle. So that's what we're going to do today, and actually, I already forgot that what I was going to do real fast before we get started is, since I've got 12,000 runes on me right now, I'm going to utilize the extra stuff I've got in my inventory, and this should give me enough to go ahead and get a level. That way, as we enter in here, I'm not risking losing all this. Because a couple episodes ago, in that Fringe Folk Hero's grave, I lost so many runes. It was around this many. And I really don't feel like doing that again. Because that really hurt. It hurt my pocket. It hurt me dearly, so I'm not going to do that. So let's dump another one into Arcane. And I have to be close to being able to use the Reduvio, right? Or am I wrong? Let me see. I think it's at the... Ooh, I can use it now. Sweet. Okay, so... Let's do this real fast. Before we really get going today, let's go over to the Round Table Hold. And I'm going to go ahead and level up the Ujigatana, like I've been talking about. And then... I think I'll probably retire the flail, I think. And then we'll put the Reduvia as my second-hand weapon.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all out your own.
Okay. Ooh, I can...
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Their eyes share the same hue.
So, yeah, she must be out there. I didn't even notice that she was standing there. That's the Heartbroken Maiden that we found in Stormveil Shack. So let's go ahead. Oh, duh. I'm going to need runes to be able to do that, so I can't really do that right now. Crap, I didn't even think about that. All right, well, it's good that I came back anyway, because it's probably not a bad idea quickly to talk to a couple of people, see if their dialogue is progressing, specifically if Roderica is out here. Yeah, here she is.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Round Table Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. You're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us Tarnished. But I know he's trapped here at the Round Table Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
He sure is. He's just a big sweetheart.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise. I suppose I should try to... I'll ask Master Hugh.
Okay, so I think...
If I do, I suppose I'll ask
Yeah, that's all of her dialogue.
Be sure to tell me if she's a servant to my
Okay,
house.
he's saying the same stuff as before.
I take it. Then owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
So, creates image of order to deal holy damage, enchants right hand. Okay, I don't care about that stuff.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
Okay, I don't think that was dialogue we had heard before. I also
You will then.
So I wanted to get... I don't have any runes right now, but I wanted to get probably heal, because I was noticing the one day that it's kind of silly that I don't have a way to at least heal a little bit of HP when I don't need to use a whole flask. Okay, and he's just gonna repeat his same stuff. Cool, so let's go back to Stormveil, and then I guess maybe once I get to maybe the first Grace inside the castle, then I can come back and actually do those upgrades on the Uchi Katana. And let's go ahead and put this here. And I don't think that I'm going to dump any upgrades into it yet, since I'm about to dump a bunch of materials into the Katana. And then Gatekeeper Gustok is the one that we talked to at the end of yesterday's episode, and he's hanging out here. And so, like I said yesterday, I think eventually, or I know eventually I can buy from him. He becomes a merchant of sorts, but I don't know exactly when that is, so I'm going to have to remember to come back and follow up with him. But yeah, I think that if I progress through a little bit of this, I should be able to get enough runes relatively quickly to be able to go back and actually upgrade the katana, and then kind of switch that into being my main weapon, because I'm really excited to try it out. And like I was mentioning yesterday, I think I probably, though, once I upgrade it to +4, which is what the flail is right now, I should compare them side by side with the same enemy and just see which one ultimately does better damage. Got these freaking Stormhawks with swords on their tootsies. Stormhawk Feather. And I think, isn't there a... Yeah, there's literally a Grace right here already. I feel like there's a lot of different sites of Grace throughout the castle. Basically, by the time we're done, it basically, like, circles around the castle, all the Graces that we get. So that right there, that is where you first spawn into the game. And that's where you hit that initial boss that you're supposed to die to. So eventually we'll make it back over there. It'll as far as I remember, it's a good while from here when we actually go over there. But we'll be able to show that dude what we really think about him after him killing me as soon as I step into the game. But I think that's really cool, the way that church is kind of just up on the peak, and you spawn in there initially, but then don't actually get to go back there for a long time. Like, it's quite a while into the game before you actually get to go back and finish up business with that guy. And I think that there's a couple items there too, from what I remember. So it's cool that we can kind of see that off in the distance now. It means we're getting closer. And once we clear out all of... Wait, is this... Do these both wrap around? I think I can get to this from either way, but let's check all this out up here first. So yeah, once we wrap up Stormveil, I'm still somewhat indecisive about if I'm gonna go Caelid next or if I'm gonna go Liurnia next. I would rather go to Liurnia next, partially just because I enjoy that area more, and I think it looks prettier. But I don't, and I'm still pretty sure that Liurnia is technically a lower level than Caelid. So it's probably best to go with that, but I think that I could knock Caelid out faster than Liurnia. Liurnia is overall bigger, I would say. So I guess we'll see when that time comes, but I'm just kind of cluing you into my thought process right now. Ooh, 2 of them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they can be a little tricky. If, just like with anything else, I swear, that's always my rule of thumb, is so many of the enemies are not that big of a deal until you get like 2, 3, 4 of them coming after you at once. And then it's just too many things to split your attention across. 10 bolts. So over there's where we were yesterday. That was kind of that little isolated drop down where I was able to grab a couple of items. And as we work our way through here, pretty soon we'll get inside the walls of the castle. There's a whole section to work through before we even get inside, basically. You're just kind of like inside the walls, the fortifications, before you really get to the main part of the place. But we've got a lot to do, my friends. Lots to do inside of this castle. And as usual, I am checking every nook and cranny. Everything that I can possibly find I'm going to do my best to find it. That's why I'm even checking all these bushes outside the castle like I always do. Oh my goodness. Oh crap. How did I... Please heal, please heal. Okay. Man, your feet are sharp. Man, and the way they spin around like that. You missed me, and then I missed you. We're like twins. Okay. Yeah, see, that could have been dangerous with 3 of them showing up like that. And since they're always perched in the trees... Ooh, smithing stone 3s. Sweet. So I wonder if that means we're kind of getting into smithing stone 3 territory, if I'll find a decent amount of those. Wait, so what is that? So that's... So Church of Dragon Communion is right there, and then that is Castle Morn. I didn't realize you could kind of see that through the storm from up here. That's really cool. I like that. Oh, and you can see this even better from right here. That whole area. Because it is displayed on the map now, so that's all this stuff here. And really, just this raised part is the stuff you even get to. All this is just rocks beneath it that you can't even access. But I was saying something a second ago, and I lost my train of thought. I think I was saying just that since they're always perched up in the trees, the Stormhawks, you could just be walking through minding your own business, and all of a sudden, boom, a whole bunch of them swoop down out of the sky and say hello to you with their sword talons. And, you know, if we're now getting into smithing stone level 3 territory, that means that I might even be able to get the Uchigatana to +5 instead of just +4, so that'd be sweet. Crap, there was no way I was going to be able to get up to him before he blew that. I'm gonna let them come to me, because I don't really want to fight them on the edge there. Wait, is it only 2 of you? What are you're blowing the trumpet for 2 of you? You could have literally just sent him a text or something. Oh man, I can even still just kill these guys in 2. So we should make pretty quick work of most of the stuff in here. Even, I talked a couple days ago about how even the main boss of the castle, which is Godric the Grafted, even he, I don't feel is super, super challenging. And I was thinking about it one day, why that would be the case. Why there's things like the Crucible Knight. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh, he got me a second time. That was totally my fault. I take full responsibility for my actions there. I was talking about a couple of days ago why it would be the case that something like the Crucible Knight would, at least in my estimation, be significantly more difficult than something like Margit or Godric. And I think that probably the thought process is those are more main story bosses. They're things that you have to go through in order to progress in the game. Technically, like, I guess I don't know that you have to... Well, yeah, no, actually, I would think that you have to fight Margit, because you have to be able to get to Godric, I think. I think he's someone that you have to kill to be able to beat the game. And so I know that part of FromSoft's design behind the game was to sort of make it where there was like a main quest line that was a little more accessible, where if you're just like super pissed with some of the more difficult stuff, you could skip over it. So maybe that was the thought process, is some of the more optional stuff is where you get into like the more Souls level difficulty type stuff. It's just my theory. I think that that's probably the case, but I'm not totally sure, because like I said, with little bosses like the Crucible Knight, I just struggle so heavily. But then with things like Godric, And then with Margit, like we fought last episode, it's just kind of like, all right, 2 tries. Or sometimes a one and done. So there's definitely guys that throw... Yeah, he's going to throw fire pots because that's all going to explode. Here, throw it right here because... Ooh, I'm surprised that none of that hit me. That's surprising. There we go. Okay. Feel better now that all that's blown up and I'm not just going to get absolutely stomped. Man, and I am loving this starlight so much. I cannot believe that I've never used it before. Because it is literally one of the most helpful things. I talked for so long about being excited about getting to the lantern. And now that I found starlight, I think that I like this even better than the lantern. It provides even more light. And it lasts a really long time. So I'm curious, because yesterday I was only able to really test it up until I rested in the middle of testing it. So I don't know if that affects it going out at all. It didn't seem to. So I'm curious now, how long is it going to last as we're going through this area? Okay, so I can drop out there, but let's go this way first. Oh, wait, I just realized that's more fire barrels. Smoldering butterfly times 3. All right, he's probably gonna hit me with this. Oh no, he didn't. You're a slow guy, huh? Takes you forever to even throw anything. How do I? Oh, I think I gotta drop to it from up above, right? Yeah, I gotta drop to that from up above. Yeah, look at how long this starlight is lasting. This is like the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna wake and throw stuff at me. Golden Rune 2. Yeah, he is throwing stuff. But then, is there anywhere else I should drop, or is that... I think that that's it, right? I can't see very well. Yeah, that's just the stair. Oh, hello. Came down to meet me. Yeah, so that just drops to that. Okay, so then this door is locked, so I've got to get a key for that. So I think that my only option is to go out through the wall, but let me also check this, because I feel like there may have been... No, there's not another way. So we will drop down out of there shortly, though, because we got to get that item. Oh, yeah, and there's a way to go up here, too. So I don't have to go through the wall yet. Oh, yeah, there's a guy in here that I don't know if I'm ready to fight. Yeah, see, okay, so that lasted forever. So I can just recast that every so often, which is sweet. And it doesn't even use all that much FP. I'm just singing the praises of Starlight. Super, super cool. I'm going to go ahead and use this just because I don't really feel like dying to this guy. And actually, can he even get out this... Oh, that's right. I was going to say, can he get out this door? But the door locks behind you. You're not so bad. That laughing, though, was creepy. Oh. Come on. Swing, swing, swing again. Swing again, swing again. Dang it. I'm gonna die. Dang it. I kept trying to swing. What am... I frustrate myself sometimes. I should not have kept swinging, but I just kept swinging. Because I'm just... I get impatient, and then I just start button mashing. You can't button mash. Goodness, that's so annoying. Not even, like, the game is not what's annoying. I'm what's annoying. And that's what always drives me nuts, is when I know that there's something that I should not die to, and then I do anyway. Is there another one, or is that it? Ooh, even they drop Smithing Stone 2s. That's super cool. Alright, we should be able to get back to this quickly. I feel like it's probably best if I kill most stuff on the way, rather than... You didn't hit all of them. Please hit the rest. rather than just trying to run past everything. Because then if I need to backtrack at all to check things, then I don't have to worry about 50 things coming after me. Yeah, because we're almost back already. And this has given me the chance to collect some extra runes, so that hopefully I can go back and level up my Uchigatana. Alright, it was right up here, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright, and we're back. And this time, I'm not going to be an idiot. And I'm just going to exercise some patience. I'm going to use some caution. I'm going to be careful. And also, I'm going to take this off and put fire on instead. And I'd like to get those runes when I walk through it. Wait, is he pacing around now? Oh, now I can walk out. Yeah, there he is. Hello there. So let's see, can he come out this door? Or is he too big? Dang it. How are you... Oh, yeah, this might be a way to cheese him. It's definitely super cheese, though. Whoa, wow, he almost still killed me just through the door. Dang it. It might literally be easier to just go in there. At this point, though, I'm kind of wishing that he'd not be stuck behind the door, because that's actually annoying more than anything. Block that one. Dang it. Okay, one more hit. Gotcha. Yeah, that was super cheese, but whatever. It worked. Alright, let me cast my starlight so I can see everything in here. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to touch enough on how creepy that laugh is when you walk in the room. The way that he just sort of locks you in there, and then you just hear that laughter. Curved Sword Talisman. Alright, what does that do for me? Oh, I forgot I had the Blessed You Talisman on. Enhances guard counters. Okay, cool. Yeah, I totally forgot that I have the Blessed You Talisman on me. I should take advantage of that sometimes, I think. And just know, like, okay, if I take a little bit of damage, it's not always worth healing. Like, sometimes I should just sort of let the talisman do what it's got to do. And regen me a little bit. And is that... Was this where that drop down was? Because that's where the door is right there. That's what that key's for that I just got. So let's do this drop down first. Kind of work our way around. Goodbye. It's unfortunate for you, my friend. Oh. You're throwing things at me? Crap, and that still hit me. Wow. Okay, and I want to make sure I'm checking along, like checking each one of these holes, because I don't know which holes in the wall have stuff in them, which ones have items, which ones you can go into, that kind of thing. You know what I'm not sure about, too, is how many runes I'm going to need to be able to put all the upgrade materials into the Uchigatana that I want. Because right now I've got 2,600 runes. So I feel like by the time I get to the next Grace, I might... Oh, that just drops you right to there? That's it? Okay. I might have enough to be able to go and do all of the upgrades that I want to by the time we get to the next Grace. So we'll see. Used rusty key. So that item that was just above my head there on the corpse that was hanging down through the wall, I think that that's something that I can get to from up here, I believe. I don't think there's anything that I missed down there. I think I hear rats. Disgusting. And that guy's about to throw... Oh, he missed me. What a jerk. I'm just gonna shoot you with that real fast. Oh yeah, and I got the glintstone pebble so that I can maybe hit things with a little more precision. And I haven't used it yet. I haven't really had much of a need for it yet, though. Okay, Okay, so fire great. Yeah, so that's that item up there that was just above my head. So I wonder if I jump over here, if that's how I can get to that. Probably is. And there's also, what is... Oh, yeah, so we have to wrap our way around and drop onto that, I think, to get this item that's hanging here. Yeah, okay. All right, but let's first check and see. Is there a drop down? Yeah, there's a way down, so this should get me to that item. And there's shields. I picked one of those up just a little bit ago. Not that I'm going to use it, but... I didn't even look at it, now that I think about it. Ha, look at those dudes down there just taking a nap after I absolutely destroyed them. Cool. All right, so this takes us to that item. So the brick hammer, that's a strength weapon through and through, right? Oh yeah, very much so. Wow, it's B scaling with strength. That's crazy. I'm sure that does some serious damage. That can probably just bust through stuff. Can I get back to where I was from this way, or do I have to drop down? Oh wait, no, there was that platform. Yeah, I can just get through right here. Okay. I'm also trying to be cautious about not falling a major distance and then just completely dying. So I need to remember that item's there. Like I said, I don't think I can get to that until we're basically outside the castle, and then I have to do that little wraparound on the outer wall to be able to get to that. There's something, I don't know what's nagging me right now. Something is bugging me. That's what it was. Okay, so I need to actually try out this Reduvia now that I've got it. Is it this that... Yeah, oh, okay. So it's super quick. And I don't know how much, I don't know how much of a benefit I'm going to get right now from leveling it up. I think I kind of want to just utilize it here and there for a bit. And then if I decide that I really like it, then I can dump some levels into it. And I think that this is the thing where, yeah, that's super cool. So what happens if I use it on... Oh, that does some good damage, actually. I like that, and I do like how quick it is. And obviously, because it's super light, it's not really going to stagger anything. But I really, really like... What is that called, actually? Reduvia Bloodblade is what it's called. Slash with the Wicked Dagger, transforming its never-drying bloodstains into airborne blades that cause blood loss. Can be fired in rapid succession. Cool. So yeah, I really, really like that. I think that's super cool. And it's nice that it's like it's fast because it's light, but it's nice that it's light because of the fact that I can kind of just have it as a secondary weapon without having to worry about it putting me overweight or anything with whatever other weapon I'm carrying. So you can kind of see Liurnia over there, barely see Rhea Lucaria through the storm, and then over to the area we were talking about earlier where you first spawn into the game. Mushrooms? Okay, and I've got to go further up to be able to do that drop down so I can get over that item from the corpse hanging out of the building. But I think up here is another one of those knights. I don't know if it's exactly the same type of knight, but we're going to be fighting a lot of those, and so I'm really just going to have to get better. That's all there is to it. I'm just going to have to get better at the moveset and all that for those guys. Because I feel like they're relatively manageable when you've got a shield, but without a shield, I'm going to have to figure out my timing a bit more. Can I get a backstab on him? Like, can I... There you go. Ooh, and even with the Reduvia, that does some... crap. Alright, and I'm going to switch over to my flail. I think it's probably best. Oh, man, he jumps far with that. Gotcha. Okay. Whew. Man, he jumps super far. That's scary. Alright, so this is the drop down. Man, that always makes me nervous. I feel like if you're not careful about just like putting your toes off the edge little by little, it'll throw you further than you need to, and then you just end up falling to your death into the abyss. Alright, so this should be the last item inside these walls. 3 arteria leaf. So that's the last item inside these walls, so we're done here. So now we'll actually be inside the castle. And just past where that knight was, I think there's a grace. And you know, now that I think about it, it may have been smarter for me to actually go and grab that grace before doing that drop down, because how much would it have sucked if I would have died and then had to run back through everything. I've got so many sources of light now. Man, light is like my favorite thing. In fact, I've got the torch, I've got the lantern, I've got the starlight, and I seriously think, though, that starlight is my favorite thing out of all of them. The torch gives really good light, but then you've got to hold it in your hand, and then you can't two-hand. And then the lantern is great because you don't have to hold anything, but it doesn't give as much light. So starlight is just, whew, I'm absolutely in love. Okay, so what do we got right now in terms of room? 3530, and then if I use this stuff, crap, I should have used both. That should be enough for me to go and do all the levels that I need to. All right, so let's go to Round Table Hold, right here at the Rampart Tower. So let's go over here and level this Uchigatana up, and I guess go ahead and make the switch over to it. We'll test real fast once I get back into the castle which one ultimately is doing more damage, but let's see. So hopefully this isn't a waste. I mean, I've got, what, like... Oh, he's got more dialogue. I've got... Let's see. 49 smithing stone 1, so it's not like it's necessarily going to be a waste. So, let's go 1, 2, 3... Oh, I've got 14 smithing stone 2s. That's not bad. Oh, man, I can get it to +6. Let's just do it, I guess. So that means I could have upgraded this, so hopefully that was not a bad decision. I'm hoping. And then this is actually somber smithing stones. So I wonder if that's worth leveling right now, or if I should wait on that. I think I'm still going to wait on it since I'm not sure.
The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
I think Charles is about to start having a barking fit. What do you see out there, buddy? All right. So I love Master Hugh's quest line or just like story arc. The way that he's kind of just this hard old man, and little by little he softens.
If I do have a talent, I suppose
Can you say anything else now that I've talked to him, though? I guess not. I probably have to progress time before anything else with them happens. Alright, so now let's go back to the castle and try out this katana. I'm excited, and I want to, now that it's, what did I get it up to? Did I get up to plus, I think I got up to +5 or 6. So the stats aren't going to be 1 for 1. Yeah, +6. So this does 141 plus 44. This does 155 plus 47. So it scales more with strength, which is interesting. Even though the attribute requirements are higher for dex, because this is C and E. Or, well, no, okay, I'm sorry. I'm wrong about, no, it scales more with dex than strength. But compared to the flail, dex scaling goes down a bit. So that's 50 blood loss, 45. Weighs a little less. But overall, it's better. But, I mean, it is +2 higher. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that that wasn't a foolish decision. But like I said, that's going to give me a lot more reach, which I think is cool. And I really like the moveset on it. So let's give it a shot. I'm excited to use it. I mean, look at the size of that thing. I mean, like, that's crazy. So I think that that's going to be a good investment. I've talked about before how I hate using my resources, I guess. Like, I collect things and I don't want to use them. So it's like I've collected all those smithing stones, but then there's just that thought in the back of my mind of, but what if? Like, what if I find something else and then end up deciding that I would rather put levels into that, and then now I've used all these upgrade materials for nothing. So I don't know. I shouldn't think like that. I should just do what I gotta do. But drawstring fire grease. Yeah, I should just do what I gotta do and enjoy the game and all that, and like worry about that stuff later. But I always do. I always second guess when I decide to dump stuff into a weapon, because I'm like, what if this is a bad investment? I do that in real life too, with money, quite often. Does not move. Yeah, I just always overthink just about every... Or I shouldn't even say overthink. I think it has served me well over the years that I'm very careful about how I spend my money. But I do. I often think about things and I go like, okay, so I could spend money on this now, and yes, maybe it'd provide me with a benefit now, but what about later? Is it going to be useful later on, or later on is it going to be better to put the money into something else? And I think that there's an extent that that's useful thinking, because like I said, it served me well over the years with saving money and with being able to invest my money in certain ways where it was beneficial. And so sometimes it's not worth thinking about for too long, thinking about something that you might invest in later. Sometimes it works great, but then what I'm getting at is sometimes then you think it to death and then you never do anything. So that's kind of what I'm trying to say. Is sometimes you eventually just have to make a decision. So that's what we did. It's a life lesson there. So what we did with the katana is just finally made a decision, decided to use it. And if it was a bad decision, it was a bad decision. If I didn't ever make a decision, then what would I ever amount to, you know? Life lessons in Elden Ring. And wait, is there nothing actually? Okay, so this just goes back to there. And then yeah, okay, so yeah, we gotta exit from this side. And I'm liking this so far. It's definitely swings slower than the flail. But I'm enjoying using it so far. Once I get maybe a little more into the weeds with it, it'll be cool to see how it performs. I think there's a lot of guys right around here, so I need to be kind of cautious. Let's shoot a pebble at him. Whoa, that actually... Okay, that's ridiculous that almost kills him with just a glintstone pebble. They're not that low level here, are they? I think maybe the lots of guys that I was thinking of is basically 3. It's not as many as I was thinking. Oh no, 4. Okay, all right, that's a sizable amount. If he would have like blown his trumpet or something, that could have been a little bit tricky. Hey, buddy, what you doing? What you doing back there? I thought I felt you. You been doing some sleeps, taking some naps. The other day, a couple nights ago, so usually Charles and I walk in the late evening. And hey, buddy, I know. I got a little bit left, and then we'll play, okay? Oh, this is another guy here. He just didn't even move. I almost walked right past him. So usually we walk in the late evening, and it's sometimes even as late as like 1 in the morning. And so yesterday we went walking, and usually we go probably averaging like 2.5 miles when we go for a walk. And yesterday I was just kind of making calls as I walked, like following up with people that I hadn't talked to in a while and stuff. And by the time all was said and done, since I was on the phone and all that, we just kept walking, and I looked down at my tracker on my phone, and we had gone like 4.5 miles by the end of it. So it was quite the walk. He slept real good that night. I'm making the decision here which spot I want to drop to first. I think we'll drop here. And there's that, but we can drop to that from over there. So this is kind of, I was discussing this maybe yesterday about how this is some of the stuff that I kind of get turned around in because there's so many little like drop down areas, and I find myself sometimes forgetting which ones I've dropped to, but then also sort of trying to assess, all right, what's going to be the best one to drop to first, because there's some that you can't get back to. Like if you don't drop to it now, you're going to have to reload the area to drop to it again. Alright, so these two connect. So let's drop to here and deal with Mr. Guy. Ooh, okay, that's one of the things that I figured was going to be nice about this, is the way that this has got much better reach than the flail. Like, look at that. I can just basically boop him out of the sky. And was he a stronger? What's on his face? Oh, he's got, like, bird armor on his face or something. I'm hoping that he was a stronger one, because the flail was able to kill those in basically 2 hits at +4. So I'm hoping that that was just a stronger one. I think it was from what I can tell, but that would really, really suck if it wasn't, because that would mean that maybe it wasn't as good of a decision as I thought to switch to this. I'm probably gonna second guess it for years and years to come. Oh, and I can't actually get to that. Can I not get to that item from over here? I guess I can't. So that might be a reload the area item. We'll see. No matter what, we're probably going to have to start back at the Grace a few times to be able to get through everything. Because, I mean, look, there's even like a door down there that I'm going to have to get to eventually. And I know that, I think there's a drop point back here too. Yeah, okay. So let me check this out first. This I know I can get to from a different direction. So I don't think I necessarily want to drop there. But then there's also this here that I can get up to. So let's check this out first. I always try to kind of progress from the top down, I guess. Because then you know that like if you're at the top, it'll probably be easier to get down to things than it is to get up to things. Ooh, yeah, and there's a few guys hanging out around here. What you got for me? Exile Gaunts. Ooh, I wonder if... So I've picked up, I think, the Exile Greaves as well. So I wonder if the full set is better than what I've got on. Even if I don't necessarily utilize the full set, I wonder if pieces of it are better than some of the stuff I have on. I guess we'll see, because that was something, like I talked about a couple episodes ago, that I need to be more aware of. There was a little while where I just was not even paying attention to my armor for some reason. And so I need to pay attention to that a little better. That way I'm not making life more difficult on myself than it needs to be. Alright, let's go check this out up here. Let's see what we got. Because we're still going up. This is one of the highest points we can get to, I think. And like, look at this. I like that the storm dissipates a little bit up here, so you can see some of the stuff around here. Ooh, how many of these can I hit? Crap, I only got one. I was hoping I could hit a few more and get some extra feathers. Claw Talisman. Alright, what does that one do? Where is it? Enhances jump attacks. Interesting. The Assassins of Ravenmount are killers by trade. They assail their victims while dressed as birds of prey. Cool. That would be much more useful if I consistently used jump attacks. So I can drop to there, but then also this. I guess here is probably my best bet. I don't think there's really anything else to grab here. Yeah, and this should pretty much just lead me back down. Okay, so then I guess maybe let's try... I might try to do the drop down... I might try to do the drop down to where those rats were. Oh, wait, but actually, maybe not. Hang on, let's just walk back and see what my options are here. Oh, yeah, because I can also walk around on this ledge. What does this lead me to? I think it might just lead me kind of towards where the gate front is. Because that's what I was just looking at from above. Or, well, no, this isn't technically the gate front. This is a little bit inside, I think. This is nerve-wracking. Like, walking around these corners, though, I just always feel like my toes are going to slip off. Holy crap, you can walk, like, all the way around. Okay, so this is where it stops. So, should I feel like... Okay. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back around. I'm sorry. I was thinking that this would actually lead to something, but I know that I can access that from below, and I think that it's probably better to not drop to that right now, since there's other stuff I can drop to from up here. And again, this section down here I can get to... Well, actually, no. So that I can't get to elsewhere, but I don't even think there's any items on that level there. So, I think that probably the best option at this point is to make this drop, to see if I can... Oh, can I not even do this? I might not even be able to do this. I can, okay. Okay, yeah, so I guess let's make this drop. Is there anything up along here, though, that I could possibly want? Ooh, there is. Oh, so this... Okay, perfect. So this allows me to get to that thing that I was looking at earlier. Glad I checked this. Ooh, 2 smithing stone 2s. Very nice, very nice. I will take that gladly. And then see, it goes way down. Like, there's an item way down there beneath the castle. So this is a absolutely massive dungeon. And I think I can make this drop, right? Let me do this real fast. Can I craft... I already have one of these, but let's craft a couple more. I'm going to use one of these real fast to lighten my fall a bit. And listen to that. Silences my footsteps. Is that going to kill me? Woo, nice. Okay. It's making me nervous. I felt like how long I was falling. All of a sudden, I was second-guessing that decision to jump. See, look at that reach. That is awesome. That is super awesome. I also, though, I think that I need to definitely utilize some of the... I'm so used to basically just doing an RT attack. I need to utilize some of the other attacks, too. Get out of here. Oh, wait a second. So, I think that I need a stone sword key from the other side for that. So, can I not go anywhere from here? I think that that is the case. I think I may have just screwed myself. Okay, yeah, it looks like I did. Alright, so let's go back to the Rampart Tower. So this is what I was talking about. There's just some spots that you kind of have to just reload and kind of come at it from a different angle. But at least that kind of deals with some of those rooftop areas. So that's done. And then this lift over here, I can't use that lift quite yet. So I'm going to progress back up through here real fast. And then maybe do one of the other drop downs or something. Wow. That was annoying of you. That guy that was shooting behind me. I'm gonna... The stuff that I can ignore, I'm gonna kind of ignore, just to get back to where I was. Hello there. You almost escaped my grasp previously. And he did. He bloated his trumpet. I could be in trouble, but I'm just gonna... Dang it. Are you kidding me? Stop. Stop. Frickin' annoying. And you missed me with your crossbow. I was standing right in front of you, you chump. Sweet, okay. Oh, yeah, and actually, now that I think about it, wasn't there... I was thinking that there was actually another spot to drop here, too. Wait, so this leads you... That's the stuff on the outer... Oh, that's going to kill me, isn't it? That killed me. Yeah, that's that spot I was already at. That was dumb. Crap! And I knew that that was probably the spot I was already at, but I didn't realize that... I was kind of trying to just jump up onto the top of the wall, not all the way over the wall. Alright, let's do this again. Part 3. Third time's a charm. And this time I'm not gonna let Trumpet Man blow his trumpet and have the whole crew show up for popsicles, because I don't have popsicles, so I don't know why they keep asking. So we're not gonna let that happen again. Alright, so let's just glintstone pebble his face this time. There you go. Perfect. But see, what I am curious about, though, is it looked like there may have been something a little above where I just dropped to. So I don't want to make the same mistake again, but I do want to check this real fast and just see if there actually is something to drop to. Oh no. Okay, so it was just these like little wooden almost window things I was seeing. All right. That's my bad. Take full responsibility for my actions in this situation. Okay. Alright, so then, if we go... Yeah, because I dropped to there the first time. So let me check over here, because I think that there may be something else to drop to if I go at it from this angle. If I'm not mistaken... So there's an item there, but I think I can get to that elsewhere. Oh yeah, and then, okay, let's jump to here. Okay, yes. So this is kind of what I was thinking. Because then is this the spot where the Stormhawk is perched? Right above? Yeah, okay, so I went down onto there. That's where that gesture was at that I grabbed. And so just as we go through this castle, bear with me, because it's just like everything else. We're 100% in. We're gonna go kind of slow, just because I want to check everything. Yes, there's an item in here. Sweet. So this was worth it. Stone sword key. All right, and then this is where Mr. Guy is at. Oh, I missed him. I was hoping I could get, like, a falling attack on him. Whoa, I didn't know he had that. That's what's on his face, I guess. Man, look at that. Look at that reach. Look at the reach. How cool is that? Alright, so then... Let's do... So we did the drop down that was over here, because that's ultimately what got me trapped. So I'm not going to do that again. And then we walked along the edge there, and that led to the same thing that I can get to from this side. So let's take this path now and drop into here, because this will then take me over to where there's a knight standing over here, and then yeah, and a guard. And also I think I can technically drop further into this stuff, but I don't want to do that yet. We'll kind of progress through this first. You know what I should maybe do? Let's utilize Flame of Frenzy against these guys. Might be able to get some decent damage on them before I... Yeah, see, look, that killed him before he could even move. That is sweet. I need to utilize that more. I very much need to utilize that more. That will help me with some of my challenges with certain enemies if I just use the resources that I have. I'm very bad at that, since I swear we're what is this, like day 29, and I'm still so used to my old way of playing with just tanking things that I'm not utilizing certain sorceries and incantations and stuff that I have, because I'm not used to using it all. I'm used to essentially using none of it. I just Just go in with the heaviest weapon I can. And a shield that has 100% damage negation. And then just beat the crap out of things. But that is not the world that we live in anymore. We now live in a world of utilizing everything at our fingertips. Man, look at all... There are so many down there. There's also that weird troll thing right above my head there. Whatever. I think that's a fell omen. Or just, not a fell omen, but an omen. And he's not exactly polite. He's not super, super easy to deal with. Ooh, another cookbook. What do we got in that cookbook? That was 10... Stormwing Bone Arrow. So what are we missing now? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're missing 12 and 13, which I think we also probably find inside the castle. And I don't think that there's anything that I really care about here. There's a drop down, but I think I can get to that from down below. I think there's stairs. So I'm just going to jump on back, and we'll keep progressing through this side. Yeah, so there's all through this castle, like the twists and turns are insane. Yeah, okay, so instead of... So we're not going to do this first, because I think... So all of that stuff down there we'll get to later. I'm not going to use this ladder, because I can, I believe, drop down from up here, and then we'll get to that spot anyway. And that's kind of what I'm talking about like going from the top down. I always try, if I can, if there's something I can drop to from up here, let's drop to that, and then we'll just get to the next area by dropping again. Instead of kind of shooting yourself in the foot and then going, crap, like I can't even get to it now. But see, sometimes it doesn't even matter, because an area like this, there's nothing even here, so... Alright, I think that guy, he's kind of a strong boy. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to glintstone him a little bit. Oh, he's not. Okay. I mean, he's stronger, but he's nothing really special. Goodbye. I thought he was a lot stronger than that. So, that was kind of pitiful, my friend. Your buddy there, I just completely stomped him with a pebble, my friend. A glintstone pebble. Stomped his face in with it. So how do you feel about that? I feel like we're making decent time here. Getting through these pathways, because we're wrapping close to, well, maybe not quite. Yeah, we're not quite wrapped to the front yet, but we'll be somewhat soon. But then, like I said, there's still, I mean, still a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm going to need to look at. Isn't there a second guy here? I feel like this is not the only guy. Hang on, I'm going to drink this. And then let's pull out some Frenzy. I don't want to alert, if there's another guy over there, I don't want to alert him, because I don't want to fight both at once. And for some reason, I think that there's another one hiding in there. So, like, you run in to try to take this guy out. Oh, crap. Use it, use it, use it! Dang. Okay. Dang it. Crap. Dang it, man! Oh, my gosh. That's so annoying. Why do I struggle with those guys so much? They're not even that difficult. I know that's what I say about every single enemy that I struggle with. I go, it's not even that difficult, and it's the truth. Like, when it really comes down to it, most things are not that difficult if you know how to deal with them. And sometimes I just don't deal with things properly. Alright, so I'm going to have to run this again, but I think we can probably get back to that relatively easily. I'm just going to avoid a lot of this stuff. I don't want to die along the way, though, because, I mean, I did have, like, 4,400 runes on me, so I'm not really in the business of losing those. Crap, crap, crap. don't think that they'll all follow me, as far as I know. That would really suck. Can you imagine if they all just started running along the rooftops, along these edges with me? That would suck. All right, so I'm gonna deal with these two guys the same way I did before. I think I should be able to take them out relatively quickly this way. Okay, get it off before he gets here. Crap. Ooh. Oh, no. Drinking the wrong thing. Crap. Drink. Ooh. Crap. Oh, my goodness. No way. Crap, man. That's 4,400 right there that I just lost. Dang it. Man. Believe it or not, even though this is, like, even though I hate so much that I'm dying to things like this, this was my intention behind deciding not to utilize shields or summon anything, was so that this playthrough, even though I've played the game so extensively, my whole thought process was, if I play the same way I always have, then I'm gonna rip through the game, and that wouldn't be as fun, I feel like, for me or for you. And I'm not saying, like, I'd still die a lot, because I'm not very good at these games, but if I played my normal playstyle, I definitely would die less, and so that was part of the reason behind not using shields and stuff, but at the same time, it's still pissing me off at times that I know I can do better than this, but I'm just not great at timing and stuff like that, and I've got to get better. I've got to be more patient. Man, so that was 4,400 that I lost. I hate that so much. Freaking annoying. All right, let's do this. Let's backstab this guy. There you go. And while he's... Oh, crap. Let's actually use this real fast. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Sweet, that was a good dodge. Okay. All right, I'm figuring it out. There you go. Ooh, a soldier's crossbow. Couldn't care less about that. All right, we're almost back to where we were, but that sucks so much. There's no reason to even go back. I'm not gonna get my runes back. They're gone. They're totally gone. And how much is it? Ugh. It sucks so much. I mean, I know 4,400 isn't that big of a deal, but it's big of a deal to me, okay? Gotcha. All right. All right, so this time, I'm not going to die to this guy over here. Oh, you know what we could do too, real fast, is to get some initial damage on him. Let's do this. Oh, that actually does good damage. Oh man, that reach. Crap. Dang it. He's gonna kill me again! He killed me again! No way! No way! No way! Oh my gosh. Seriously. Seriously. Holy crap. It's all a learning curve, okay? I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna relax. And we're gonna take it in stride, okay? We're gonna take it in stride. It's just, life happens. Things don't always go the way that you would hope that they would go. Things are not going my way right now. That's for sure. I'm pretty pissed. But, you know, we take it in stride. Things just happen. Life is what it is. And it's all a learning curve. And I'm learning. I'm learning move sets. I'm learning how to be better, how to do better, how to not suck. It's kind of the whole, you know, that's what life's really all about, isn't it? It really is. And so I wonder if I can sneak by this time, because I would like to not even deal. Sweet, I think I did. I don't think they know about me. All right, I'm just gonna run by here too. I also would like to not even deal. Those guys might follow me though. I'm not sure. Hello. I do that every time. Is the other one gonna follow? I don't think he will since he's a crossbow guy. Alright, let's get this guy with... It just seems smart to just get him with the pebble before I even go down there. Oh, that guy came all the way... He came down the stairs. That's it for you, my friend. Alright. So let's not... Basically, I need to not suck. Oh, I'm not even... You've got to be kidding me. All that, and I wasn't even hitting him. What am I doing? I'm getting flustered, because I was trying to use my FP. Okay, I'm in two-hand again, because that's part of my problem, is when I'm not two-handing, I'm doing so much less damage, I feel like. Oh, that still hit me. Finally, you jerk. Oh my gosh, what was that? 3 deaths to him? Man. Frickin' game. And then is there even another guy hanging out? There is. So it was smart that I didn't come over here to deal with both. Because that dealing with both of these would have absolutely sucked. Would have been like top 7 worst things that happened to me today. And he's going to kill me too. Oh. Crap. Heal, please. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. Never seen that before. Whew. Man, can you imagine fighting both of those at once? My gosh, that would have been like the worst thing in existence. Oh. All right, smile on my face. Life is good. Problems are being solved. The world is being healed. So I can drop down to that too, but I think I might need to come back for that drop down because I want to work my way around this way first, I think. Man, I would like to offer my sincerest apologies to everyone watching for the absolute just cluster of nonsense you just saw. Festering bloody finger. I don't think there's anything else up here. I don't use ladders, okay? We're not going to use that ladder because I don't use them. Wait, what does this take you to? Oh, this is... So we're on the other... Kind of on the other side now of that, like, courtyard I was looking at earlier, I think. And I think that this... Are we... Oh, we're kind of in the middle right now. We're not exactly where I thought we were. The way that these swing, they swing so aggressively, I don't know why it looks kind of weird. Look at that. It feels like it swings too fast, maybe. What do we got? 10 arrows. Not even a problem for me. No arrows needed. I haven't even used a bow. I don't know why that's something to be proud of, because I probably should be using a bow at some point, but I have not. Oh, you know what? Yeah, so that might be where we stop for today. Once we, like, close by here, there's another grace. So maybe we'll make it to that grace and then wrap up for today. Then that I've got to get in from the other side, and I think I've got to use a stone sword key for that. So right down there inside the gate, I think there's a grace, if I'm not mistaken. There's also a lot of guys hanging out around here on their trebuchets. Yeah, imagine actually coming in here from the main gate and just having all of these guys firing at you at once. Oh, shoot. I didn't know he was there. Where'd you come from? Dang it, we're trading hits here. Oh, I hear another one behind me, actually. Oh, maybe not. Where were those footsteps I was hearing? Oh, maybe it's one of the guys down below. Maybe he knows about me. Oh, there you are. Okay. Oh, and there's a guy right here. Yeah, okay. So they're just working it out. They're trying to get to me. Looks like you found your way, huh? And, you know, I have noticed a couple times when I thought my health was lower than it was, then I look up and I actually have more health than I thought. It's because of the Blessed Dew Talisman. I keep forgetting that I have it on, since my health keeps regenning, which is so nice. That there are times, like, while I'm just kind of walking around grabbing stuff, my health it's ticking up little by little. And wait, something I'm curious about is, so how much does it go up per? So it goes up 2 HP per tick. And that goes up pretty fast. It's like 2 HP per second, maybe. So that is not bad at all. Alright, yeah, so right on the inside of the gate here, we'll be able to find a grace, and I think that's where we'll wrap up, but I don't know how many of these guys I can, like, sneak around to get to it. I might have to fight a couple of them. And I am going to want to go through, I'm just kind of checking this stuff along the side, because eventually we'll need to go through this main path thoroughly. And check all that out. So I figure if we kind of clear out some of the stuff along these edges, I know once I get there, it's like, okay, that stuff's done. Idiots, they don't even see me. Psh, can't even believe it. Alright, yeah, so here's where that grace is. Sweet. So Golden Rune 5, and then let's grab the grace real fast. Then also, I can use this to open the gate. What does this lead to, though? Oh, it's an item. Commoner's Simple Garb. And then that's the initial, that's like where we started today. Or at the end of yesterday, I guess. It was down there. And then I think, yeah, so then there's Gastok, or however you say his name, down beneath. So I wonder, now, okay, so if I open the gate and go out and talk to him real fast, I wonder if now he'll sell to me? Or what? I'm not totally sure. Yeah, they don't even know about me. Ballista Bolt, Golden Rune 2, Golden Rune 1. Cool, and then we progress back out to this grace. That is sweet. I love that very much.
Oh, hello. Glad to see you safe. I've come into some fine goods. Only it turns out I can't use one of them. Perhaps you'd like to take them off my hands.
Yes, please. Let's see what you got. So you got feathers. That might not be, might not be a bad thing to purchase just so I have those for crafting purposes. But I don't think I really care about any of this, actually. Got the bandit outfit. He does have the Castus. Yeah, I don't think I really care about this stuff, but I'm just gonna go ahead and buy those. That way I have them.
Very well. I pray for your success.
Thank you, my friend. I pray for your abilities in stealing, because maybe you'll come up with some even better items for me. Only the one guy saw me and he put his sword away. That's crazy. Cool. So that's going to wrap us for today. So we've made it all the way around to this point, and this is the Gateside Chamber. So this is kind of where we will most likely pick up from tomorrow. So thank you so much for checking out this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, maybe a comment, and hit subscribe. I would highly appreciate that. So thank you for checking out this episode, and I will talk to you tomorrow.